very sad news, I guess. And this is another one of those Google things that, they're all hot and excited about it, and then they lose interest over a couple of years. You remember that Google Hangouts had all these wild, crazy things you could do in the Google Hangouts video calls, conference calls. Everything from put a mustache on to play ping pong. Google has announced that they're going to shut down the Hangouts API, which will prevent new apps from being built and turn off all existing apps on April 25th. So, bye-bye. I read something interesting that makes a lot of sense to me because we've complained bitterly about Google's very confused messaging over messages. It's SMS apps. Allo can't be an SMS app, but Facebook's Messenger can on Android devices. All Android phones typically come with Google's SMS app Messages and an SMS map called Messages from the manufacturer like Samsung or LG. So I have like 4 or 5 candidates for SMS messaging, including Hangouts. So what is Allo? What is Hangouts? What is their intent? Which of these should I use? It's very messed up. And what I read, and I think it was probably on a Reddit thread talking about this Hangouts API, is it's probably for antitrust reasons. Google's reluctant, which makes sense, right? That if they were to say, no, this is the messaging app, everybody uses Android should use this messaging app, that would be an antitrust problem. Don't know, but it has to be some external force. Surely Google knows what a hash they've done of this.
Yeah,
well,
you would hope
Apple
so.
has their own messaging thing. They control their physical hardware to a greater extent than Google.
That's a very good point. Apple does have one messaging app. It does SMS and data messaging. It's not cross-platform. You have to use it's cross-platform to the extent that it interoperates with the SMS network.
Right.
But you can't get Apple Messages on Android. So you're right. So maybe never mind, because Apple's not being sued.
But Apple isn't like the king of search and all kinds of crazy productivity apps either. So I don't know.
Right.
Antitrust is going to be hard to determine as we become more
what's going to happen
converged.
going forward? We don't know.
Yeah.
We are in such, it's really, I've been talking about this a lot with friends and family off the air. It's just unknown what's going to happen in 10 days.